Yeah. So from your counseling when you're about to get married to you're meeting your parents or even to meeting the man, one question that remains constant is he a God fearing man? So in order to avoid all those traits when you're about to when you're getting serious, how do you find a God fearing man? How do you position yourself so that those questions can just be like water of a duck's back, right? So first off, hi everybody. Yes. Welcome to my channel. My name is Bukola, and today we'll be talking about how to attract a God-fearing man. Yeah, how are we going to attract a God-fearing man? It's 2023, and every woman that is desiring marriage actually have this question on their mind. Let's get right into it. First off, uh, the first quality that comes to mind when you're thinking of settling down or of getting into a relationship that's heading towards marriage is usually being God fearing. And for a number of good reasons. I mean, it is easier to work with somebody who fears God and loves God. The person is more forgiving of your errors. The person is able to commit to you even when you are undeserving of it. How about you find the right person and the make it a little less hard work for yourself, having to convince the person of certain ideologies and belief system, and it's even hard to change anybody whatsoever. So find a God fearing man. I'm not saying you should make a God fearing man. Now I'm not saying you should go out there, get the razzest person you can find and bring them to Jesus and say I want to marry them. No. You can't really change a person. Don't start from there. Make sure you find that person already serving, already interested in the things of God. It makes it easy. That is what God fearing means. It means that this person loves God enough not to bail out on what is important for you, for the new family and the children. So, a few qualities actually will make you stand out is being where a God fearing man is. If you really want to get educated, you don't stay at home. You don't say you're an introverted person and not go to school. You don't do that. So that begets the question. A God fearing man is most likely in the midst of God fearing people. Fellowship with the saints, stay back after service, do whatever you will. Just make sure that you're most always, I mean, positioned where you will find a God fearing man. Yeah, you have a better chance with a God fearing man who loves God and with someone who doesn't fear God. I mean, it can be relationships are really a hell on their own. But with somebody who is the wrong person, that is, who does not have a regard for anybody, does not have a regard for his creator, then it's most likely going to be unhealthy. So, first off, I said, first off, be in the midst of God fearing people, attend services, attend seminars, attend camps, attend boot camps, whatever you know. Be for most of your time outside of work. Make sure you're a disciple of God fearing people. Then present yourself well. This cannot be overemphasized yet. I mean, if you're trying to attract a good man, then you must at least look like a good woman on the outside. But you look like a good woman, I do not mean you don't have to go to the street that people who just don't smell well, who don't take care of themselves, and there are people who overdo things. I mean, by overdo things, I mean cleavages out there, shorts, everything always short, everything always skimpy. It does not communicate goodness to a God fearing man. Communicates that you're trying to work with sexual appeal to land the man. The God fearing man will most likely know what the woman who stands for what he's against. Yes. So make sure, do your best to always look your best. Then a God fearing man is also looking for someone who is confident in themselves, who is secure in their love for themselves, their love for God, able to tell themselves apart from the rest of the world, able to tell themselves apart from the noise. And the God fearing man is actually looking forward to someone who can um, give him a sense of confidence as life goes through, as you go through life, marriage, job open, there's a whole lot of certainty. So with an unconfident person, even if you know that person, make um make an effort each day to ensure that you always speaking positively, to ensure that you're uplifting people around you, to ensure that you're telling people, oh, I know I can do this. Instead of saying, oh, how would you call me to do this? Just keep it to yourself. Believe that you can and pursue it. That is what being confident means. Being friendly and positive, yeah. Still goes back to being confident. But being friendly and positive means that you don't lash out at people, you don't talk rudely at people. Are your words good? Do they bring, are they like thoughts in the world? Do they bring healing to the soul? Do they sound like, do they make you feel like somebody who can nurture words? Or do you, or is it easy to find you in a place where people are trying to show that they are right? To voice a moment and to fight over it? Does it make you sound angry and bitter? Good, a God fearing man and knows what is good for him and for his life will most likely not ask that kind of a woman out, will most likely not look at your direction. I'm saying just in the past how many days of this year, say the past close to 50 days of this year, it's most likely that for every day there are like hundreds of men who will see a woman about to approach her, and what will come out, what will ooze out of her mouth just about the time you're trying to approach her is words that are not edifying, words that make one feel belittled, words that are not coated with honey. You should find a way to learn how to speak words kindly, how to correct kindly, how to let your opinion be known kindly. Forget those people who are trying to make you feel good, who are trying to make you feel like, oh, she does not take nonsense. Yeah, she's inshallah and vibes. It does not tell long on your future reputation. You cannot continue living that life and you expect people to recommend you to their God fearing friend or family members or to their God fearing bosses or colleagues that can promote you, or even to the gatesman. The gatesman is most likely not going to recommend you. Remember the story of Naaman in the Bible and his slave girl. Imagine if Naaman was a bad boss to this young girl. Do you think she would have been approachable? Saying negative and wicked things make you unapproachable to the good things that are coming your way. Good things come in form of people, and I hope that you're able to condition yourself, manage your emotions, and make sure that people don't make you say condescending things. The things they will generally not say by themselves. Don't let people push you to say. You possess some level of mannerism, some level of comportment that a good woman, a God-fearing woman, a woman who can stay long time with a God-fearing man, who can help him heal. You need a positive, a friendly attitude to maintain things around you. Things will go sour. You're always complaining and griping and using people to look like you know how to abuse or something along that line. You need people to catch vibes, as they say these days. You need people to catch vibes. It is not who a God fearing man may be. Yeah, you might have the temporary the temporary respect for people, but then they know that you're kind of person to avoid, and so they will not introduce you to God fearing man that is in their cycle. And even the God fearing man is trying to approach you, who they are close with or who they are acquainted with, like this woman is a whole lot of trouble. So do well as much as it's in your power to keep your tongue, to keep yourself from behaving abruptly or rashly. One is, are you confident and secure? When you find a good man, it's not just enough to know that he's a good man. Do you think he's doing you a favor by marrying you? Are you confident in your worth? No matter who you are, no matter what stage of life you're in, maybe you're still unemployed. Are you confident in the goals and the dreams that you have in your mind? It does not matter if these goals and dreams are changing every minute. It does not make you less than a man who has achieved so much. It does not make you like, confidence is different from having material possession. Being secure in your material possession, I mean material possessions fly away. But then, are you confident in intrinsically who you are? I mean, if you lose everything you have today, are you confident that you will rise again tomorrow? If your job situation is not favorable and you leave, are you confident that that is not the end? That if God has provided this, He will do much more. That is an attitude of faith. And a God-fearing woman, man wants a woman who will support his ambition by faith. If he comes back from work, oh babe, or if you will see after the day's work, I mean you're still dating, oh babe, so much and so well, do you boost his confidence? Does confidence in yourself speak to draw out the confidence in him? Or are you always whining and stressed and depressed and sad? No, I'm not saying you should not be sad or whatever negative emotion. I'm saying do not dwell in it. Dwell in the positive things and bring out the confidence part of it by being confident yourself. Then um, the next one is do you really love God yourself? Is it sure that even on your worst days you can still come back to that good person that you are? I mean, there are days that everything, the waves are dragging here and there, they're moving through and through. You cannot really skate on water with a continuous turbulence, with a continuous waves. No, there should be a regression back to normal, a regression back to God, in knowing that this person, even when they are angry, they will not cheat on me. Even when they're angry, they will not bail on me. Even when they are sad, even when things are going too happy, they will not forget who they are in God. Even when we get rich, this person fundamentals are enriched in God. They are rooted in God. That is, are you living for God? Are you living for God? Are you constantly doing things according to the precepts of the Bible, of the scriptures, or are you just doing whatever you like? Are you just getting by, roughing off people, paying people debts, stealing from people, not doing things the right way, just roughing your life, yourself through life? I mean, we'll get by, we'll get by. Does it believe that you don't have it in you to cheat him, to cheat people, to take advantage of people? That's what God's love does. That is what love is really. Doesn't know that you're not self-seeking, doesn't know that you believe in, doesn't know that you do not rejoice in bad things happening to people. Does it not see you as a gossip? All those questions will run through a good man's heart. Can this woman truly be with me with the whole essence of God at the center of our heart, right? So we go to the next this the next point is, are you willing to serve, or are you too proud and boastful? Do you think you are above every other person else, or you are above correction and no one can talk to you, talk down at everybody, you see something wrong in everything? While we are not yet perfect, I'm saying all of this. Of course, you do some of this right, but look at those way. This is where you're feeling. Make shine like on more. Make sure you're positive at home and put out there. I mean, what's the point of being a good woman if you don't communicate it? Make sure that you put your positive out there, that you shine the light on your positive, but also keep on working on the negatives, on the few things in here I've said that you might not really have gotten a handle of, right? Nobody is perfect. So are you willing to serve? Do you feel like you're above everybody else and nobody can question your judgment, that you're always right? Yes, at the beginning you might look like, okay, the woman goes faster on the average, as this IQ high enough, which I mean the modern instincts, so to speak, can work for you and can work against you in a relationship. In that a woman would always know when, can sense, have this intuition to sense when things are going right, or if things are being done right, or if this thing will lead in the right direction. So just because you know that, you keep on stressing him out, making sure that you demand this, you demand that, you demand this, you demand that, and it spirals out of control. You should use that motherly instinct in you to serve. Shouldn't be more like a feminine movement of, oh, if I myself, they will think I'm stupid, they will think I'm crazy, they will think I'm this, they will think I'm that, they will think I'm, a whole lot of things along the lines of, oh, I want to prove my authority. But if you look around, when you see leaders around you, one thing, even with the most wicked of man, yeah, the most wicked leader ever known in history, is that they have a list of people that owe them favor. That is a list of people that they've helped, whether or not they help them in perpetuating bad things or in good things. So a leader is known by their ability to save. Why I do not recommend that you let people walk over you, be a footmat, or be taken advantage of. You need to have the hallmark of service, while also keeping in perspective that as you serve other people, you're also getting your stuff. A right balance of that. So the ability to serve women, not grudgingly, right? Um, and service also comes with mercy. Are you merciful to people when they hurt you, when they offend you, or do you wreak havoc on them, even if they deserve it? Another part that I want to add is give honor to whom honor is due. Yeah, you might meet a rapist, or you might meet a killer, really. But if that person is in a place of authority where you at work, in general secular life, or the person is like somebody your partner looks up to, then you have to accord them that respect, no matter how small or no matter how big they are. You have to find a way to make sure that you accord honor to people. They have worked for it, they have earned it. Whether or not you feel like it is not the question. Learn how to give honor to whom honor is due, and I'm hoping to make much more video on this. Honoring people, it does not come easy. You can hear a whole lot of sermon about this, but just know that in the workplace, you're like the new Gen Z in the workplace, and you try to make your voice heard, but you're going about dishonoring people. It's high time we change. This is 2023. Dishonoring people and being rude is not cool, and is never going to be cool. Niceness and being compassionate, and of course getting your work done is what is and forever be cool. Your work ethics, your compassion, being compassionate is what people will remember you for. So make sure to work on that. You wise man wants to know that. I want to admonish you to not be weary in good doing. You might have been doing all of this and it seems like there is no good man. If you have all of these positive attributes, then I'll point you back to number one. Make sure you're in the community of godly men. Make sure that you're waiting after service. Make sure that you're getting much more friends that are godly, because most likely your partner to be will most likely come from your cycle of your friendship, especially if you're already in your 20s. Even in your late 20s, early 30s, late 30s, your partner to be will most likely be in your cycle of influence. So how about you expand your cycle? If that's all you will learn today, if you're really a good person, all you will learn today is expand your social cycle in the sphere of godly people, right? So that in 2023, a woman who loves God can partner. I'm sure you have a whole lot to give in love, in helping to achieve dreams, and I pray that, and I hope you will be able to achieve that in this coming year, 2023. I hope you'll be able to find that godly person and to give all of your love. And this is to remind you that Valentine's Day is not just a day for dating couples, or for married couples, or for whoever it is that is in love. It's a day to express love to people around you, those little gestures, and sending airtime to people, and sending your love, your messages. I mean, it's not going to be new one tomorrow, but then you can send your message, you can send your love, you can send your hugs, you can send your kisses to people. You can find less privileged people in your environment to brighten up their day and shine for that love. I mean, it's just going to be as though you're practicing love up until you get married, or up until God brings you that person. And there is another Yoruba adage that says somebody who does not cultivate someone's, that does not do something for somebody, cannot do it our own effectively. So how about you start with other people? Start with other people that have no strings attached right now, and it will amaze you how you will be able to communicate love, give love, help the other person to fulfill their lifelong dreams and aspiration when you meet them. Enjoy the rest of it.